Charlie came, man, it's like about 8 in the morning, man. That nigga come up to Red. Nigga said, everybody knew Charlie Brown. He wasn't no fighter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Red, man, where my money at, Red? Like, man, don't come check. I ain't getting you nothing. You know, he told and the nigga went to fight Red, pick Charlie Brown up, slam him on the ground. And, yeah, but that was one of the funniest ones, like, cause Charlie couldn't fight, bro.
So Red, so we spoke on Red. So what type of dude was Red? Because I know it came out because it was a time where Gangsta was running around with the RIP shirts with Rip and Sick on it. Yeah, Red had one on too. Yeah. Was he like that for him to had a
Yeah, Red was one of the originals. Red was my dog. Red was one of them dudes. We used to be mad at Red. Red was a good. How you ain't because I danced? This nigga Red was one of them dancing niggas. He one of them niggas that be dancing all night in the club and be sweated and go outside and slaughter a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he be. And the next day, you know, you wouldn't even much know because he wouldn't come around every day. He'd be inside, just chilling, he'd come around, come hustle, and be down. I used to hate when we go out somewhere and this nigga down. I hate, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you look at it, when you a street dude, you look at the dancing niggas, they're the goofy niggas. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga ready to dance his ass off.
So you used to think it make y'all look bad?
Yeah, I hated that shit. Man, they used to be doing that shit, man.
So go ahead. Now go ahead.
Excuse me. All the dances, all the Jubilee dances and all, that nigga knew all that shit. That nigga knew all that.
I'm pretty sure he used to get a lot of girls off it too, though.
Yeah, they were crazy. And then I think he was a red. He wasn't no regular red. He was red with the sandy color hair. This nigga had cat eyes.
Oh, okay, yeah. So who used to get the most girls out of the Hot Boys? Like Hot Boys, not just the four, just period. Like in the Magnolia, who used to get the most girls out of y'all?
I'd probably say either Red or Gangsta. Probably Gangsta, because Gangsta was the more popular one. You know what I'm saying? But Red was a pretty boy. Like, if you ain't know Red, you wouldn't think Red was... You would just think he was a pretty boy. You know what I'm saying?
But he actually got down.
Yeah.
Okay, so who was like top 3 baddest coming out the Magnolia girls in that era?
Man.
Who was your top 3?
Top 3? The
coldest.
The finest one in the project for a long time was Mook, this girl named Mook. You can ask anybody about Mook. That's if you like big old booties. She had a BBL, natural BBL. Yeah. Like that was hers. Like, and I'm talking about when we was young, she was like one of the finest girl. She was one of the finest girls in the city for a long time. You know what I'm saying? But I can't really think of the other 2. They probably wasn't from the project. I don't know, but
okay. So what project would you say had the most?
St. Bernard.
Yeah. You know, it's crazy. I just asked Rip that yesterday. He said the same thing.
St. Bernard. Yeah, everybody from uptown, we love the girls out the St. Bernard.
What was it about the girls out the St. Bernard?
I don't know. I guess because we ain't have access to them, you know, too much. But if they got a DJ in the St. Bernard, anything we hear they giving, we going. Like the St. Bernard, they had that work.
Who would you say got the most money out the Magnolia back then? And let me ask you this too, speaking on it, because that was one of my questions. Old side and new side, who would you say got the most money?
For sides? What you mean? Like
individual, like who got the most money from the old side and your era, and who got the most money in the new side from your era?
It had to, you had in back then when you had to say Tonto. You can always hear anybody out of our project, if they don't say Tonto name, they hate. Like, Tonto was over everybody in the hood. Old side and new side. I don't think nobody was over him. But when it was our turn, it was us. It was hands down. You know, it was us. And then again, you can't say, because the twins and their brother, they was eating too over there. I ain't gonna lie. They was getting it. And they had a longer run than us, so it probably be them. They had a longer run than we had, so, but.
So what kind of dude was Tonto? Because you don't see him on the internet. He don't do the internet. He not in all them Magnolia pictures of y'all 10, 15 deep.
Nah.
Was he like a real low key type of dude, get money type of dude?
You got to really Tonto older than us. Tonto and them was it was Jerker Man. That's part of all them was together. They was the original Magnolia boys. Him, Tonto Jerk, that dude Darnell, he ended up in a wheelchair. Joe Wob, Nunu. It was a few and Fool. They was the original like dudes that put on for the hood, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What about Cito?
Cito is totally brother. Yeah, you would consider him, but yeah, that's totally brother. Like,
so who used to come through with like the flyest cars that kind of like used to motivate y'all? Like they come down the Ave, like, oh shit.
probably Toe. And then when they was when they was doing like dudes fixing up their cars, you would have to say like Ronald Camooch, Busy. It was all of them really, like them dudes that came before us, that era, like the original Magnolia Ball. They was like I said, they was putting on for the hood.
So we know about the Magnolia. Y'all had beef with the Mouth. You was a part of that. Gangsta, he had beef with the Calio. You was locked up for that. And then we hear about Soulja Slim. He rap about it, about the Magnolia beefing with Amelia Street. Can you was you around for that?
When I had just got out of jail, when I got out of jail, that one was going on already. Slim had been shot up and everything, but they had when I got out of jail, Slim had a concert at the Riverboat, at the spot called the Riverboat Honolulu. They used to be, the local artists used to be up in there or whatever. So we all went to the concert, and the dudes from Amelia, they was in there. That's when all the shit you probably I don't know if you ever seen it. The picture with Slim had the rags tied around his wrist, and that was for to cover up his bullet wounds. That's why he did it. He just made them, you know. But we go to the concert, and all them dudes in there. Where we went in, we went upstairs by Slim first. Goddamn. Went upstairs by Slim first, and we come down. I see them, like, say we right here, they like over that way. And dog, you gotta keep, all us grew up together. All us grew up together. We used to go
like the Amelia Street people?
Yeah.
Okay. How far is that from the Magnolia?
And it's like a block over.
Oh, okay.
They used to be in the project. We used to go around there. Like, I'm talking about as kids, we going to steal out the store together and, shit like that. Like, all of us had real relationships. But like I said, when I came home, they already getting it on with them. When we went to the concert, when we walking, when I spotted them, I'm going to walk to them. Because like I said, all of us know each other. I went over there. I went holler at E, doing that Red E. He was like the one like that was getting it out there with them. I went holler and I saw Natty, that's dude Chad. You know of Chad. You know Chase model out, but he was getting money too. But that was his little brother. He was still around there. Chad and him, like, from the project or whatever. So that when I first seen the dude, I don't want to say little dude, Mark Live is whatever his name. And he mugging hard, like I ain't even know him at the time. So when I say this nigga was mugging hard, he stand up like when I'm walking toward, he like, this nigga mugging hard. I knew when I said this nigga got to be a killer, you know what I'm saying? Because he was, he walked towards, I dabbed E, me and E talked, and I swear to God, E told me. Now I told E, he like, man, what's up? He said, I know you, as your people. And I told him, like, right in front of all of them, in front of Slim and everything. I said, bro, I ain't fucking with that. I said, I ain't messing with that. And he like, man, I know you just saying you just came home. Blah, blah. I said, dog, I'm telling you, I ain't fucking with that. So I went holler at Natty, that's Chad and them little brother. And he was like looking crazy too, because I guess they don't know what type of energy I'm gonna be on or whatever. And I went dabbed him, he was looking hard at first. Then I went up to him, I dabbed him, he smiled and shit. We talked for a few minutes. And like, that was the end of that. The Slim come down, Slim with the messy shit. He go get on stage, he rapping, pointing at them dudes, doing and all that shit. But that shit I never really got a chance to, and I really had on mind, like, I was on this trying to get some money, I wasn't like, I can't come on with all this beefing and all this dumb ass shit, bro.
Do you know how it started? Like that beef with them, between them?
Slim was supposed to have robbed somebody. They said Slim had jacked one of them, and he shot. I don't know who he shot over there, but they wind up coming back. They shot at them, and look what they told me. After when I told him, I'm like, I ain't messing with that. The dude told me, I swear to God, he told me, he said, yeah, because we had you the other day. And I'm like, what you talking? He said, man, you was sitting on they had a fire hydrant right on Washington and Magnolia. And what he said, he was dead right. He said, man, we passed. He said, I saw you sitting on the fire hydrant. They was passing, seeing who they could catch, and I was my dumb ass You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I wasn't on it. He like, man, he said we had you. He said, could have got down on you right then and there.
And I believe that's when you said Slim had got shot up.
Yeah.
So when you before he even passed or anything, I could be wrong. I think he got shot on 2 different occasions. And you know he a rapper with a well known name. Did that used to like I don't want to say like shock y'all? Or did that used to be like, man, we gotta get Slim out the way. Like he about to be on his way. We need to like do something, move him out the project or protect him more, or y'all were just like Slim just
No, we say, boss, we tried, bro. But Slim,